Good morning, friends, and welcome to today's Pick a Card. Excuse me. Oh, I have to go get my tea. Today we are doing true love readings, real quick little true love readings that are designed for people who are looking for their soulmate. So, are you seeking a soulmate? Did you realize that the very fact that you have a desire for true love in your heart means that there is someone looking for you? I think that's so comforting that in this world today, there is someone looking for a partner, praying and doing affirmations and wanting to manifest a partner that's a good match to you. So, if that's the case, what do you need to know to find that true love? So, I'm just going to set this over here and I'm going to divide up our pile. And so we get our pick, give it a little ruffle. We're using the Romance Angels, Doreen Virtue's wonderful deck today. And in order to pick your pile, I'm going to divide the deck into 3 stacks relatively equally so that we can, okay, good. Now, when it comes to finding that soulmate, what is it that you're not seeing? What is it about your personality or what's going on in your life that you're not seeing? Okay, so in order to discover that, we're going to pull the card at the bottom of the deck. Oopsie, and fumble fingers here. The first card is This Could Be the One. This is pile 1. Pile 2, we have Flirt. Put your flirt on, right? And pile 3, we have getting to know one another. Okay, those are all 3 very positive, aren't they? So what you're not seeing is that your potential for love is strong as we finish the fall, enter fall and go into winter. Hold on for a second, I need my tea. Thank you for your patience, my friends. Okay, a reading without tea is like a day without sunshine. Just kidding. Okay, so we're taking a look at our wonderful deck here, the Romance Angels, and these are our 3 piles. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. So let's put this aside and we'll get right to it. Okay, so here's our card. This could be the one. All right, so let's see. What is it that's going on in pile 1 for this soulmate, for this moment of soulmate manifestation? Okay, so let's pick another card for you for the past and for the future. Okay, let's see. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Catherine. This is Fish Out of Water Tarot, where we're always looking for ways to feel more connected and more loved. Okay, so it does look to me, pile 1, that you are giving marriage a second try, that there was a wedding in your past and that it didn't work out, right? A lot of times when we marry in the younger part of our life, there's things around the marriage that we don't even know what we're getting into, right? And you look at how serious that these 2 people look, and the woman, the female figure here, looks more hopeful, and the male partner looks more serious. So it looks to me, pile 1, that you do have the memories and the disappointments and the pain that went along with it being married, and it broke your heart. And there's a part of you that wants to believe that you can fall in love again. Excuse me. That you are potentially dating, or you know someone that in your heart of hearts you think this person could be perfect for me. But what's happening right now, what you're not seeing, is that you're worried about finances and career, that you're carrying the burden of what could happen in the future that might not work out. And my heart goes out to you, pile 1, because I also had a marriage that did not work out, and we did not know how to communicate about money. We didn't know how to support one another, and it was difficult. It was a strain on the marriage. So, pile one, what the universe wants you to realize is with divine help, with really focusing on what is good about this new person, allow yourself to forgive your own self, to open your eyes and realize that what happened in the past is in the past. Your memories of what it's like to be under financial stress is holding you back from seeing what a true love this person is. Okay, so what I'm going to ask you to do, in the description box underneath this reading, you'll find something called the Magical Money Machine. It's a device that I created. It's a little system of using your ideas about what did not work in the past to flip and create hope for the future, because this person is special. If you haven't met this soulmate yet, what the universe is saying is that there is true love for you. It's undeniable, but being able to adjust yourself to the failure of the past and move forward, putting faith in what you know to be true about the divine, which is the divine is always providing for you. You may need to get educated about money. YouTube can teach you anything. And right now, there are YouTubes out there that teach the basics of money, and getting more educated will give you that confidence. But for sure, true love is in the future for you. And as you learn to release what's troubling you about the past, you're going to find what it is you're looking for. Okay? So let's take a peek, put this aside. Thank you, pile one. And pile two, let's take a look at what we have for you when it comes to finding that soulmate. What is it that you need to know? So let's pick your card, one for the past and one for the future. And thank you so much for coming to the reading today. If you enjoy this kind of reading, be sure to hit the subscribe and the like so that you'll get notified when I go live, which is almost every day. Tomorrow I'll be back live. And so we have forgiving and learning is in the past card, and religious factors are in the forward card. Okay, so my dear pile two, what is it that you're needing to understand about soulmate love? First of all, you are the kind of person who I would say is a natural flirt, pile two, and sometimes it's gotten you into a little bit of trouble because you're friendly. You would say back to me, Catherine, I'm not flirty, I'm just friendly. And I've had this conversation with a lot of people in the past, because sometimes friendliness can be misinterpreted and it can come across as flirting when that's not the intention at all. So thank you for letting me sip my tea. What you've learned in the past is that you have been misinterpreted, and people have thought that you were interested when you weren't. And then the people that you try to flirt with, it doesn't work out. So it's almost like the flirting energy is flipped. And so what's really important here is that you forgive and release yourself from the mistakes that you think you've made in your past relationships. If you can learn how to leave the past in the past, you're going to thrive in love. You have the most wonderful personality, pile two, and you bring so much joy wherever you go. And people love your energy. But because some of that flirting has not worked out, and people have misunderstood you and even maybe abandoned you because they just didn't know how to deal with your flirtatious self, you do need to have a partner who's confident in themselves, so that as you're naturally friendly in the world, that they don't try to control you or try to take your joy away. I do sense that there are some people in your past who have really hurt your feelings. in the description box below, you will find something called the soulmate generator. And it's a fantastic little technique for shifting your energy away from the disappointments in the past and putting you into a loving situation in the future. Also, pile 2, it does seem to me that in the past you might have turned away from your religious life, from your family values, and the truth is that you will feel more connected to someone who shares your belief systems. Again, with a really friendly personality like you have, you may have had relationships with people that believed differently than you, and you can do that for sure. But it's so nice to have someone who shares your spiritual intelligence with you. Think about it that way, that you have like a spiritual IQ, that what's true for you energetically or spiritually, it will be so much easier for you to connect with someone who shares those beliefs. So in the future, take your adorable, friendly self and get involved with some sort of spiritual community that will support you in your search for your soulmate. Okay, it's so cool to be you, to be that naturally friendly person. But you just have to understand that in the past, some people have misinterpreted. Don't close yourself off and don't stop being friendly. Just be conscious of people who might not understand. Okay, excellent. I'm so excited for you, pile 2, because I feel that you are really ready to attract a brand new sort of person to your life, and I couldn't support you more. Pile 3, welcome to your reading, Getting to Know One Another. Very interesting card for what you're not seeing. So let's draw a card for the past and a card for the future. And let's see what it is, the soulmate solution for you. I'm sipping my tea. I love doing these quick little readings like this, and I'm happy to do a personal reading for you. All you have to do is to check out the website manifestfaster.com, and it'll give you the information about how to reach out to me for a reading. Okay, so let's take a look at our cards here. All right, so getting to know one another. I feel that in the past, what's been happening for you is that I know this might be hard, pile 3, but I get it because I'm a very optimistic person. But in the past, I was optimistic without being reasonable. There were things that I saw in the people I was with that I saw only their best side. And even if they said something mean or they tried to control me, I didn't know how to speak about it I was afraid of hurting their feelings. And so I was overly optimistic, and I was blind to some very difficult personalities that I chose to be with. You know what I mean? Where people end up micromanaging me or didn't share my truest desires, like what I wanted to do for fun. For example, I love to dance, but one of my partners hated dancing. So rather than talk about it, I just thought, oh, it's not going to bother me that much if we don't share dancing. Well, that wasn't true for me. And so my optimism got in my way. Isn't that something? So what you're being called to right now is to take the time to get to know the people that you are dating, even your friends, that don't divulge, don't tell your deepest secrets to somebody until you know each other well. The last thing you want to do is to hurry or to rush into love, because as you keep an open mind in the future, that you may differ, like your person that you end up with may not be the type of person that you want. In fact, I have a friend, my friend Janice, and I remember 14 years ago when I met her, and she couldn't find a soulmate. Beautiful woman with tons to offer. in a partnership. She couldn't find anybody. And I said, did you ever think that you could be fishing in the wrong pond? That you're wanting something that really is not what your heart's desire is, like somebody older or somebody younger or a different ethnicity, right? And she argues that absolutely not, I'm sure. Well, long story short, she ended up meeting somebody years younger and married him, and they just celebrated their 10th anniversary. And she's grateful that she kept an open mind. So, the message for you, my dear pile 3, you have a heart to be a great soulmate. That is the best journey to be on, to be what it is you want to attract. So work on your relationship skills. Take a peek at Jimmy on Relationships. That YouTube channel is so fun to watch. And be sure to get to know your person. Do not hurry and hold an open mind, because I have a feeling for you, pile 3, that the person you will be with next is going to shock you with how different they are than what you thought you wanted. Okay, so a fantastic reading. Thank you for being with me today. I hope that you'll come back and visit my channel and take part in the live readings that I hold 5 days a week. And I just release you to your soulmate search. Go forth and prosper. Be blessed today, my friends. See you next time.